Cary Vance here at the Fountain Blue in Miami Beach. It's Miami Music Week. One Music Ave and RadioRd. Lodato, how are you, Lodato?
How we doing, Cary?
I'm trying to think. When is the fascinating thing for me? When's the last time we saw each other?
I mean, it has to be at least a year, a minimum.
Oh, you know what? That's right. We would have seen each other last year here at Miami Music Week. Because there's so many people that I have to go back to like 2019.
And you know what? Me too. Who was it? Q? I just seen, he's like, dude, I haven't seen you since 2019. I was like, bro, this is crazy.
No, it is. It's great to see everything back and flourishing again.
Oh, the best feeling in the...
You know, people being able to see each other and talk to each other, you know, in person. You know, we lived in...
Nothing like physical.
No, it's true, because you were on, you know, I hosted Wednesday Zoom calls forever, One Music Ave Zoom calls, and you were a guest number of times, and there's nothing like being able to shake hands and say hey to people.
To me, it's all about the hugs, Cary. I miss the hugs. The Zoom ain't going to fulfill that.
Well, it's the hugs and the music.
Absolutely.
So let's talk about music. What's Lodato working on?
I'm working on a, I guess you could say, album-type project where I'm making a bunch of records and going to release them throughout the year, which I'm very excited about. Some more radio records, some club stuff. Doing a little bit of everything now, so we're expanding.
As a creator of music,
yes,
is it harder to create a radio record than a club record, or is it about the same?
I mean, for me, I think it's definitely I'm more natural towards the production of pop and dance music, like, you know, radio style. But I grew up on club music, so I think I have a little bit of that, and now I'm letting them meet in the middle. So it's almost the same, I would say.
Now, along those lines, where I ask if it's harder for a club record or a radio record, you're also a great remixer. You remix a lot of music. When taking on a project to remix, I would take it that's a slightly different thought process as well.
Absolutely, because I think with remixing, the biggest thing is to see if, like, the vocal could, you know, complement my style or someone's style. So I think that is the hardest obstacle to get over, to make the record fit your style. And how I go into it is I always try to look at it as I just receive the vocal and I have to make an original record, because you know, some time people have said to me that my remixes sound like original records, which is the greatest compliment in the world. But yeah, that's how my headspace is going into a remix.
So you as an artist, you remix records and then you get feedback from the artist that you remixed it for. What's it like when somebody remixes your work?
Definitely have the tables turned. It's interesting seeing the perspective of other remixes remix my songs. I'm kind of like, wow, I love the different take on them. So that's something I wouldn't have thought of.
As an artist, do you ever hear a remix and maybe the opposite happens, where have you ever had to go back to a remixer and go, I'm not sure of the direction? Or is that not like...
I mean, of course, if we're talking about, you know, I won't say no names, but yes, that's happened before. Yep, absolutely. I mean, we can't like everything in life, right? So
they've got a song coming up with the Disco Fries.
Yes.
Tell us something about
exciting stuff. The long anticipated record between Lodato and Disco Fries. We finally have something that I'm super excited about. After all these years of being friends with them and talking about a record, working on a few things, I'm super excited for you. Like, it was so nice because me and Nick are obviously are very close. And, you know, we've always flirted with the idea of working together, and I would send him stuff, and just nothing was ever nailed down. So I'm super excited that we have a release coming out very soon on Spinnin'. So
what's the name of the release?
Call Me Crazy.
Call Me Crazy.
Yes, you heard it here first on Music Ave. Let's go. Super excited, Cary, for this record.
So do we see a mashup coming of Call Me Crazy and Call Me Baby? No.
You know what? I might have to do it just for you. It's a private Dropbox link.
So I like that. So Lodato, maybe we talk about mashups, bootlegs, but you've been putting out bootleg packs for years and years and years.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, that's what started me, Cary, right? Like, every big DJ in the world that I would send them an email like, hey, can you check out my music and stuff? And then it just grew into remixing and original productions and songs and stuff. So bootlegs is something very special to me. Mashups is something very special to me. And, I can't thank the DJs out there that supported me and got me to this point.
Well, look, you do great work. I think, your bootleg packs have to be in the thousands of songs now.
I think so. I think we did the Holy Bible, Jared Fools, and I think we're up to almost 1,000.
I was going to say, will you commemorate, if you haven't done the thousands, do you commemorate, like, here's the special thousands?
You know what? There's Jared right there. And we're going to ask him. I want to ask him, Jared, what number are we up to? We might be up to like 887 or something, but,
Well, you have to do something to commemorate.
You know what? That would be amazing, right? Because I feel like that's now a few years in the making. Bootleg packs, mashup packs and stuff. So, I'll never let that go. I enjoy myself making them.
Well, we're here in Miami Music Week. It's the one week in the U.S. where dance music reigns supreme.
And is celebrated.
And celebrated. You've reached a great level of success. There's so many young people here this week trying to break into the business. What's one piece of advice Lodato would give?
Be here and be humble. That's it. And save your money.
I like that, short and sweet.
Yeah. That's it. Years of doing that route, I think it's an important week to be here. You have a collection of music makers and music fans that, will give you a shot. And we're open to hearing new stuff this week especially, so it's an exciting week. Oh my God, it's Lodato!
It's Lodato. So we're as we get ready to wrap this interview, we're going to do something called Cary's Quickies. You've probably done this with me before, but it's been a while.
All right, let's do it.
So we're going to give your fans, we're going to give your friends, we might even give your family a chance to see more about who Lodato is.
All right.
Hot or cold?
Cold.
Fast or slow?
Fast.
What are we talking about?
Oh, boy.
Hot. Now there's better for you.
Sleeping.
Sleeping. All right. What's the fastest you've driven a car?
I want to say 107 miles an hour. But I just seen on my car, I have the speedometer goes to 160, and I was sitting there in traffic the other day saying, can I get it to that? Is that even possible? I don't think it will go that fast.
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know if the speedometer...
I don't know if they're accurate on the costing. It might be false advertisement.
Hey, mashed potato, baked potato, or French fries?
Oh, my God. Could we put them all together, Cary?
Sure.
All right. I like that answer.
Cool or ocean?
Cool. Absolute.
Hard or soft?
Hard or soft?
Yes.
What are we talking about here, Cary?
Well, to me, it would be ice cream, tacos.
All right. I'll go with soft.
Before you go to sleep at night, are you reading a good book? Are you watching TV?
TV.
Reality or comedy?
Comedy.
Fact or fiction?
Fact.
Recreational or medicinal?
Oh, God. My brain exploded. Hold on. Let me gather the pieces. What was it again?
Recreational or medicinal?
Recreational.
All right. Sweet, sour, or salty?
Salty.
Something breaks in your house. Are you fixing it or you're hiring somebody?
Both.
Both, I like that. Plush or firm?
Firm.
What's the last song that Lodato has sang in the shower?
Music sounds better with your stardust.
Would you like to give us a rendition?
No, I can't.
That was the #1 record for him.
I know. I love it.
Lodato, thank you so much for spending some time on One Music Ave and Radio Road with us.
One Music Ave. Love it.